One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road, ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Boston College Eagles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use Boston College about to kick it off and get this game started. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Clemson games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Bowman.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
Caught over the middle. It's Haynes. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass, it's Klubnik. Makes the grab. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Tigers are rolling down the field. To the air on first down. Fires left. Got his man. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Wants to throw again. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Finds his man. It's Williams. He just won't take a big hit. Slides off guys. Makes moves. He's down to the 21. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Tough, determined run. Gets it down to the 12. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Pulls and fires complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Back to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Yeah, and this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number one, right? Every single game you go into last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
And that's a good response by this defense. They gave up some yards, obviously some plays, more than they wanted to, but when it got to the area in the scoring zone, in the area where it really matters, nice job on third down, getting the sack, and possibly forcing the field goal.
They'll send out the kicker here. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting three and starting this game off on the right foot.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Eagles off defense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And greeting them as a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this defense against the run, blitzing, against the pass. They're all over the field, Palmer.
Yeah, and I think for this offense, you want to be able to establish the run. I think the big key for them is going to be working the double teams in the zone game and getting into the second level. You have got to try and cover these linebackers up and get a hat on them. If you don't, they're going to run free, and they're going to destroy your game plan.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Snagged in the middle. It's Harris. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Harris. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Off play action. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Quickly complete. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Back to pass, it's Klubnik. Gets it to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Behind the chains now on second and long. Off the boot. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it in stride at the 15. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back.
Offside. Defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Duke came in and applied their own mute button on this crowd. They silenced one of the most vocal home field advantages in football. And it's clear this Blue Devils team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
That is an awesome play up front right there, crashing that play in the backfield. And it's funny, you think back to Clemson. Remember when Trevor Lawrence won a national title his true freshman year? It wasn't necessarily about Trevor Lawrence. They won that title because of their defensive dominance, especially on the D-line. That may have been the best D-line we've ever seen in college football. And I tell you, sometimes this dude looks like he could start on that D-line. He's that talented.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Finds the tight end. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two got...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's James. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds his man. It's Randall. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Needing to convert, Clemson comes to the line. Trying to get it to the marker. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Ball spins away. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Takes a handoff. It's McDonald. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Caught in the backfield, it's Bond. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking to throw, it's James. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. A QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Off the play fake on 1st down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or slip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you can tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. A first down run in the red zone. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Motion from the wide receiver. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Boston College. Fit it in the window for the score.
3rd and goal situation. As a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking for room, it's Haynes. Can't get him to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Clemson. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. From the gun, running back gets to give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So they couldn't get it done on 3rd down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. To the air on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out, and they're able to get him down. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's McDonald. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to throw. It's Klubnik. Finds his big tight end. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Safe completion on the screen. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. the heat. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Gonna look downfield again. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Clemson will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Dead center perfect. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off-play action on 1st down. That's caught. It's McDonald.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll give it on the counter. Find some fresh air. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Off the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Looking downfield, it's James. Gets it out quickly. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. And they'll knock him down. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Punt is in the air on 4th down. He'll take it on the return. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Plows through the defense. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
The Golden Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's James. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Harris. That incompletion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. Right down the boulevard. It's good. The lead is down to a field goal.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the tight end. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together, and a fun first half between these rivals. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Dropping back, it's James. Unloads it left. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Going to the running game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got a man. It's Moore. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The sure hands, it's Moore. And the spin move was sweet and athletic, but not necessarily that productive. He'll go to the sneak. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Wants to go up top on first down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game.
And we talk to teams week after week, and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
Shoots it to the left. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on third down brings us to fourth. Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. They'll move the tight end. On the move, it's McDonald. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's James. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Quickly to the tight end. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Got it behind the line. It's Bond. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Throws to the tight end. Pulls it in. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Franklin. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Using the quick game. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Got it in the middle. It's Moore.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions, and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
Back to throw, it's Klubnik. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
I got to be honest, I don't know if I've ever seen a defense contain this quarterback the way this defense has in this game today. Multiple sacks. They have been so disruptive. Multiple guys up front winning their one-on-ones, and you got to give the D coordinator a ton of credit. He has dialed up the perfect plays in the perfect moments, and they have made this guy's life a living nightmare today.
A fair catch taken. Justin takes the handoff. It's McDonald. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
They kick it away on 4th down. Let's see what he can do with it. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Pulled and there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. They'll run the screen. He's past the 30. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his big tight end. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Looking downfield on first down. Here comes the heat. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. They're setting up the screen. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. The Tigers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Got it! And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Let's see what Clemson comes up with on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They lost ground on first down. Now second and goal from the 5. Tries again to get it in. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Power football with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. Strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great
disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking downfield, it's James. Got a man, it's Harris. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab, it's Franklin. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Back to pass on second down. Over the middle, it's Bond. Good pick up there, they'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41. Wants to throw it. Just a little off. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive.
Turning it on! Touchdown, Eagles! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Ohio State is running away with things, and I'm not sure even Bucky saw this coming today from this offense. They're up by 23 over Boise State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. To the air, it's Klubnik. Finds his big tight end. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
And the Golden Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's James. Snagged in the middle, it's McDonald. Pushed down for the tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Boston College will send out the punt team. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Picks up the first down, still moving. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, I can't do that here, right? I got the football, I got the lead, the clock is my friend, and now I cough it up. Offense, have to understand the situation, have to understand I got to get to the ground. I can make sure I don't fight for extra yards. I make sure I don't fumble, costly fumble.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. He's got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Wants to return it. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Quick release by the QB. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Good timing on the quick out. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Under fire. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Clemson will send the punt team out. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Boston College will send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
There he goes. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Scanning the field, it's James. Gets it to him on the screen. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. The Golden Eagles Need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Under fire. The short hands, it's Bond. And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. Defense picks it up.
These crucial situations you practice so much. Inside of 2 minutes, they score, they win. Defensively, how do you bow your neck? You force a turnover, force the fumble, get the ball back to your offense. Go get me a few first downs. This one's over.
And the quarterback takes a knee.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course. And when you win, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot.